Hello there. This hour on VerbLink, the next in my pronunciation practice series. This is a class where we handle all those difficult to learn, difficult to remember pronunciation issues, things that are not so obvious. We're going to be working on the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet. We're going to give you lots and lots of practice using the IPA to look at different kinds of homophones or homonyms, words that are spelled differently, that mean different things, but that sound exactly the same. So it would be a good chance to practice the IPA and good practice in general for you. We'll begin in just a second. First, quick introduction. I'm John Eric, your VerbLink teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. By the way, if you click on my name anywhere in the VerbLink website, it'll take you to my profile page right here. On the left, if you follow me, you can talk with me directly in the message window. On the right, you can book a private tutoring class or buy a package, and I will work with you on creating a personalized learning program to help get you to your goals. So that's a little bit about me. Let's take a look at the material for today, and I'll be giving you a link in just a second. Okay, so what we're going to do here is first let me give you a link, and then I'll take you to the part of the presentation we're going to do, and we will be finishing, today I'm sure will be the last class, we will be finishing everything that we've done with the IPA for the last couple of months. Okay, so you've got the links now in the VerbLink chat window. And if we go to, here we are. Let's see if I got this right. I believe so. I think we're in the last two sections. This is right, yeah, okay, good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to be working with the IPA in the second half of the class. The first half of the class, I want to go over something about how we create emphasis when we have a sentence that is missing a verb, one of those verbs that reappears. Let me show you what I mean. Let's take a look. If you look on the screen right now, oh, by the way, let me just say hello to everyone. I forgot to say hello. I want to make sure your microphones are working. So, welcome back, Vincenzo. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. And what about you?
Very good, very good. And welcome back, Randa. Hello, Randa. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. Nice to see you again. Mr. Edson, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Edson. And Mr. Antonio. How are you, Antonio?
Hello, I'm fine. Sorry, I'm fine, thanks.
You're fine, and you're sorry. Okay. So, I want you to take a look at, so this is what I mean by those verbs that disappear. This is what I mean. Take a look at these two situations on the screen, okay? What's going, we got to identify each situation first, and then you'll notice that there's an extra verb in the second situation, and I want to know why. So, let's start in the order that I see you. By the way, welcome to class, Giancarlo and Jose. Nice to see you both. So, I'm going to go in the order that I see you. Mr. Antonio, what's happening in the first situation? We've got this cartoon with two parts. What's happening in the first situation?
Well, I think it's a party, I think. One person gives or offers a drink at another person.
One person gives or is giving? Offers or is offering?
Is giving, or is offering.
Okay, there you go, because you're looking at it now in the present, so you can use the present continuous. Okay, good. Yeah, I agree. One person is offering a drink. Is it a formal situation or is it an informal situation?
I think it's an informal situation.
Because?
Because It's like a room with a table with the drink, with the glasses are together, and you can get one glass and
So you mean you're talking about
yeah,
the picture on the top, right?
yeah,
On the
yourself.
You serve yourself. Serve
Yeah.
yourself. Right. Okay, good, good. Welcome, Anna, as well. How are you, Anna? Uh-oh, I don't hear Anna. Hope your microphone is working. Mr. Edson, the situation on the bottom, how is that different than the situation on the top? What's the difference looking at that picture, Mr. Edson?
The first, probably the woman is just saying, let's have a drink, and
The one at the bottom, right? On the bottom.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the bottom offers a drink.
Does she want to drink at the bottom?
No.
Yeah, it seems like she doesn't. She's got her hand up. Okay. Is there any other difference between the two situations? Class? Anything else you notice? Well, let me ask you a question. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Jose. Yes, go ahead. Clothing, yes, of course.
Difference of clothing.
Absolutely.
Difference of service.
Exactly. So what's the difference in the clothing? What's the difference in the service at the bottom, particularly?
Yes, the clothes are very formal.
Exactly.
At the bottom. Yes, they are not formal in the photo. Yes.
Without I think without the auxiliary verb, add more emphasis.
That's the second thing I was going to get to. Yes, that's the second thing. Okay, yes. So hang on one second to that thought, Jose. So Vincenzo, you said they're more formal, the way they're dressed, right?
Yes. Yes.
And so the people on the top, they are more what? What's the opposite of formal?
Informal.
Yeah, there's another word too. Begins with a C.
Casual.
Casual. Right.
Casual, yes.
Right. You can say informal, it's fine, but casual's even more idiomatic. So the people at the top are more casual. The people at the bottom are more formal. Absolutely. Okay, let's go back to Jose's comment. Jose, why do the more formal people at the bottom, why does he have a do in his sentence? Do have a drink.
Do have a drink.
Yeah,
I think it's more formal, and this expression add emphasis.
It adds a little bit of emphasis,
yes.
For sure. Absolutely. And maybe we don't use the do in a positive sentence as much in a casual situation as we do in a formal situation. Maybe that's true as well. So it could be that the context is important. Okay, there's something else. At the top, I think Antonio said that they serve themselves. And at the bottom, they're being served by other people. The woman is being served even if she doesn't want to drink. She is being served, and he is
the man. Yes.
Yeah.
The man is offering the drink to the woman. It's a different situation.
Different situation.
Yes.
And he's not offering. He's insisting.
Oh yes.
He's forcing.
He's insisting. He's a cousin.
He's forcing her because he's bad.
He's forcing the woman.
Right.
You hear me now, right?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Oh, thank you.
And it's like music to my ears.
You're sweet.
Oh, I almost forgot to say hello to Sandra as well. Hello, Sandra. Saw you come in, but I didn't say hello. How are you today?
Very nice, thank you.
Okay, good. So, here's the deal. Oh, and Giancarlo, I didn't hear you say hello. Are you there?
Yes, teacher. Good morning.
You survived the hurricane?
Yes, fortunately, we are okay.
You're farther north, aren't you?
Yes, exactly. But
Yeah.
here in Mexico City, we didn't have any change. I mean, no problem here in Mexico City. A little bit problems there in the state of, but we are okay in general. Thank you.
All right, just checking in, making sure.
Yeah, thank you.
I was thinking this weekend, I wonder if Giancarlo is going to be washed out to sea. But here you are.
You know, I've been very busy organizing my courses, my English courses. For that reason, I couldn't be here in your class.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, yes,
Oh,
this is the
no.
point.
Organizing your courses? What do you mean? Are you in
Yeah,
school?
yeah, I am selecting the best choices talking about the English classes because, as I told you before, I like to finish my certifications or get my certifications.
Mm-hmm.
And I was checking the best options in schools, and I selected one. I consider it's the best one, and I'll begin my courses next November.
Oh, okay.
Well,
This November.
this November, John, this November the 12th, in the morning, of course. So I am a little bit upset about it because maybe I won't be able to take your classes in the
Oh,
morning.
no.
Yeah,
No.
yes, because my courses there are from 7 to 8:30
And
to
what is
8:30.
what certification are you getting?
Well, the first one, it's the first certification, FCE.
FCE, first certificate. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
It's good because it doesn't expire, so you can get it, and if you take the IELTS, you have to take it again in 2 years if you don't use it. So the FCE is good because I think it lasts forever. But you have to just make sure that the place you apply to or the place that you're working accepts the FCE because it's British English. That's the only problem.
Yes,
Just so you know.
yes.
So there you go. All right. Well, if you have any questions about it, let me know. By the way, I'm supposed to be a FCE speaking examiner. I'm supposed to be. I don't know if I'm supposed to start doing it on the 8th of November. So if you come to Europe, I might be the one who tests you to pass your oral exams, just so you know.
Yes, and the positive stuff there in that school is that there are a lot of American native speakers, and you know, because it's not the same. For example, when you are Mexican and your mother tongue is Spanish and you try to speak English or teach English, it's not the same because native speakers have the ability to speak the language naturally. This is
Mm-hmm.
one of the aspects I love to take the classes there.
Okay, good. Well, keep us informed and try not to disappear.
I promise not to
All right.
disappear.
Let's take a quick look at I'm going to give you a quick overview, everyone, of the rules. Look, if you've ever learned question tags, those things where you have to say, do you, have you, did you, it kind of works like that. So let's take a look. Actually, why don't we read through these, and then I'm going to have you try them out on your own. The reason I say it's like question tags is because in a question tag, you have to have a positive sentence like I went to the store, right? So let's say, take a look in the chat window for a moment. Let's say you have a sentence like that, I went to the store. If you're going to turn that into a question, it would be, did you go? Did you go to the store? Like this. A question tag is when you put the question inside of a positive statement, or you tag it to the end. Like this. I went to the, or I should say you, makes more sense. You went to the store. And does anyone know what the question tag would be there? Does anyone know? Did you? Okay, good. So, you went to the store, did you? It's a way to keep the conversation going because you're getting someone to confirm or verify something that you've said. Well, what you did there with the question tag is like what you're going to do here with emphasis. It's almost the same, but the context will be different. So, let's see. Why don't we read through each of these 3 sets of rules and then try it out together, okay? So, Ms. Randa, do you think you could read the first part? We've got 1, 2, 3 parts on the screen. Could you read the top for us?
Read.
The very top, please.
Okay. And over the binary shape, we often use contractions.
Good. Contractions.
Contractions.
Good. So, ordinary means everyday, normal situations, everyday speech. Okay? And let's look at the examples. Could you read the 3 examples for us? The 3 examples?
Yeah, I'm feed up.
Good.
I love get.
Not love. I've
get had shake.
Not shake. Headache.
Headache.
Good.
She'll
Good.
be best.
This
Benton. This.
Try like this. This. Repeat. This. A. Point. Ted. Disappointed. Very good. Very good. Okay. In each sentence, I'm fed up, I've got a headache, she'll be disappointed. In each sentence, there's a contraction. Okay?
Yes.
So, when we want to give emphasis, we choose not to use the contractions. Look at the middle. Sometimes, when we want to add emphasis, we use full forms instead of contractions. I am fed up. I have got a headache. She will be disappointed. That's easy because you can see the verb. Sandra, could you read the examples on the bottom third of the screen?
Yes, for sure. Where there is no auxiliary verb, do, does, or did add emphasis. Have a drink, do have a drink. He has terrible taste in men. He does have terrible taste in men.
Okay, so this is where it gets tricky. In a normal sentence with 99.9% of the verbs in English, you don't see the auxiliary verb. It's the verb to do, but it's hidden. Like have a drink. But if you turn it into a question, do you have a drink? You can see the do suddenly reappears. It's like magic. So these are the sentences that can get confusing. When you don't see 2 verbs or you don't see the verb to be, it must be the verb to do that you need. Okay, that's a quick presentation. Are there any questions about when we use the verb to do? If there's no questions, let's try a few examples out together. Okay? By the way, not all these are going to have to do. You have to decide which is which. Okay? So, Mr. Vincenzo,
Yeah.
it says to write the sentences. I just want you to say them. Why don't you do the first 2 for us and put in the word that gives it emphasis.
Well, I really don't know. Okay, we want it He gets on my nerves.
Okay, good. So let's take those two and make them more emphatic. What can we add? What can we add to make it more emphatic? We want it. Do we add a be, a have, a do, a will, a would?
I think we really no.
Let's say it. Let's try it. Let's see how it sounds.
We really want it.
Okay, good, but we just want to add a verb. It's the right idea, but we want to add a verb. So it's easy.
Yeah,
We
okay.
want it. What's the negative? What's the negative for?
We don't win. We don't win it.
We don't win it is correct. So that shows you that you need the verb to do.
Yeah, we do win
We
it.
do. We do.
We do win it.
We do win it.
Win it. We do. But it's in the past. No? Well,
we did win it. You're right. You're right. We did win it.
we did win it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's exactly right. We did win it. If you want to keep it in the past, or we do win it.
We do win
if
it.
it's if it's every year. Imagine it's the World Cup.
Yeah.
Italy does win it every year. That's not true, but you get the idea.
Yes.
Okay, everyone, let's take one of these. Okay, Vincenzo gave us the first one. Let's go to Antonio for B.
The me?
Are you Antonio?
Yeah, I am Tony.
Good, do it.
Okay,
B.
okay. He gets on my nerves. Maybe he does get on my nerves.
Very good. He does get. So we drop the S from get because does already has an S. You're exactly right. He does get on my nerves. Do me a favor, quick favor. Vincenzo and Antonio, could you please write your examples in the chat window so that everyone can see them, okay? Okay, so just write them in the Verbling chat if you can, and then if there's a mistake, I'll correct it. Mr. Edson, try C for me.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I am so sorry.
I am. You don't even need to so. I am sorry. I am sorry. All you need to do is get rid of the contraction and you're good. I am sorry. Okay?
All right.
If you want to add the so, you can, but you don't need it. The am already creates the emphasis. Mr. JC, can you try D for us?
Yes.
Antonio Vincenzo, I don't see your sentences. And Edson, you can write your sentence too in the chat window. Go for it.
In the chat, I write.
You did? I don't see it. Are you sure? Maybe the chat window isn't working. Okay, do your best. Mr. Giancarlo. Ah, there we go. Good, good, good. Can you do D for us? Can you say it?
He did promise me.
He did promise me. By the way, when you're speaking, pronunciation-wise, the emphasis is going to be on did. He did promise me. He
Okay.
did promise me.
He did promise me.
That's it. Okay, good. Mr. Jose, what about letter E for us, please? Jose! Mr. Jose, are you there? Okay, we're going to skip Jose. I don't see him. Okay. Ms. Randa, look at letter E. Can you see letter E?
Yes, they
Okay.
all be blazed.
Pleased.
Please.
Good. They'll, like this, they'll
They'll
be pleased.
be pleased.
Good. What is the first verb? What is the LL? What does that mean? Do you know? They'll. What is it?
All.
Yes, but what is the actual verb? Which auxiliary verb is it? If I separate they and ill, what two words are put together? It's they plus, look at the chat window. What is the second verb, Randa? What is the second verb? They what?
They.
Do you know?
No.
No. The second verb is will. Will.
Well.
They will be pleased. Be pleased. Look in the chat window. They will be pleased. They will. Okay?
Yes.
To add emphasis, we must say will. In normal speech, you don't need to say it. Normal, they'll be pleased. Emphatic, they will be pleased. They will. When you want to assert or add emphasis. Okay? They will be pleased. Let's go to Ms. Sandra for letter F.
I've missed you. I have missed you.
I have missed you. Very good. That's it. Okay, we're back to Vincenzo for G. Uh-oh. Vincenzo! Uh-oh, we lost Vincenzo. We're back to Antonio for G.
You are being childish.
You are being childish.
You are being childish.
Childish.
Okay.
Childish. So put the emphasis on are. You are. Like that.
You are being childish.
It's better. But listen to me. You are. Notice there's a w. You are.
You are.
Good. That's better. So imagine we're having an argument, Mr. Antonio. And I'm saying, no, you're wrong. No, no. And you say, you are being childish. No, you're being childish. No, you are. So you notice how you have to put the stress on the are to show that you're underlining the importance of what you're saying. You are. Right? So that's why we separate it. It's no longer a weak form, your. It's a strong form, you are. Does that make sense? Yeah? More or less?
You
okay.
are. Okay.
Good, very good. Yeah. Mr. Vincenzo, you're back. I want you to do H. In letter H, it's a command. So this one's a little bit tricky. What verb can we put back in? Now, if you're ever confused, just make it into a negative, and then you'll see what verb you need.
So negative. Do grow up.
Do grow up is perfect, right? Oh, do grow up. Oh, my dear boy, do grow up. Sounds very British.
Yeah.
But you're right, you're right. So when you see a command like sit or something like that, if you're ever unsure, think about the negative. What's the opposite? Don't sit. So that tells you need the verb to do. Put the verb don't back into the positive. Do sit. Do grow up. Do listen to me. Do listen to me. Right? It sounds like you're being emphatic. Excellent. Mr. Edson, we're on to letter I.
But I'd like to get into films. But I would like to get into films.
Very good, but I would like to get into films. Right. What are you doing now? You're doing commercials, but you really want to get into movies. I would like to get into films even though I'm only doing commercials. So put your emphasis on the would. But I would like to get into films. Try it like that.
But I would like to get into films.
Good, but you're missing the wo. I would.
But I would like to get into films.
Good. And remember, the w is just with your lips. W.
Whoa.
So that's the tricky thing, because it's not here in your throat. Ud. It's here. Would. Would like.
Would like.
That's it. Good. Okay, we got one more, and we're going to go with Mr. Giancarlo for J.
J. So where is Amy hiding?
Where is Amy hiding?
Yes.
You could have put the stress on the is.
Where is Amy hiding?
That's it. Where is Amy hiding? She's not here. She's not hiding here. She's not hiding there. So where is Amy hiding? Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. You have to put the stress, your voice intonation needs to be stronger on those auxiliary verbs when you want to add emphasis. Okay, are there any questions about that so far? If there's no questions, I want you to listen to a dialogue, and it says check your answers. Okay, we're going to do this differently. I want you to listen to short conversations, and I want you to be the person responding to the conversation. Okay? For example, imagine you hear this. We did win the cup last year. I'm on a football team. We did win the cup last year. You want to emphasize that that's not true. So you would say something like, no, we did win it. Don't you remember? We did win it. You have to put the emphasis on the did. Okay? So now you're going to do this orally. Listen to the first part of the dialogue, and I want you to take the expressions we just used on this page. In fact, I'll leave it here so you can see it. Take these expressions, and I want you to put them back into the conversation, putting the emphasis on the auxiliary verb, and I'll help you out with the pronunciation if you need it. Mr. Jose, are you out there?
Yes. No. Yes.
Okay. Listen to the first part, and I want you to respond using one of these expressions from A to J. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Person A says, listen to Ted. He's whistling in the bathroom. Oh, he's so annoying. And you respond,
He is whistling in the bathroom. And I respond, I am sorry.
nope, try again. You can go right down the list. Look at letter B, Jose. Look at letter B. It fits.
Letter B. Letter B. Fits.
Yeah.
Okay. He does get on my nerves.
Exactly. He's whistling in the bathroom. He's annoying everyone. He does get on my nerves. Okay, excellent. Excellent. I think we're just going to... I think we'll make this easy. I'll leave it up on the screen for you because I don't want you to, at least for now, I don't want you to, I want you to focus on the form of the sentence, okay? Giancarlo, for letter C, listen to my first part, and then you respond. I say, look, you've just spilled wine all over my clothes. I can't believe it.
I am sorry.
I am sorry. See what I did there?
Yes, I am sorry.
Yeah, you got to put all the stress on the am. I am sorry, or I am so sorry, or I am really sorry. But you got to put the stress on the am. Exactly. Okay. Let's go. Let's see, Mr. Vincenzo.
Yes.
We're on to D, I think. Yeah. Will your father bring you back something nice from his trip to Brazil?
Yeah, he did promise me.
He did promise me. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. Ms. Randa, are you ready for letter E? Are you ready? Are you ready, Randa?
Yes.
Okay. Listen to part A, and then you respond with letter E. Make sure you use the auxiliary verb, the first verb. Okay, listen. Letter E is, look what I made for the children. Look at the nice things I made for the children. What's your response? Look at letter E. Letter E, Randa. Letter E. Remember, you've got to use will.
Well, okay.
So, let me hear it.
They
Mm-hmm.
will
Uh-huh.
please,
Pleased.
please.
Good. And the emphasis is on will. The strong word is will. They will be pleased. They will be pleased. Okay, good. We are on to, back to, I think we lost my place. We're back to Mr. Antonio. Okay. Mr. Antonio, in letter F.
Okay.
Jenny, I'm home. What does Jenny say?
I have missed you,
Darling.
darling.
Mr. Edson, in letter G. Letter G is a little bit difficult. Okay, here's letter G. You ready, Edson?
Yes.
Na 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 na. What's your response?
You are being childish.
Very good. You are being childish. Stop it. You are being childish. Okay, I think you all are getting the hang of this now. Letter H, Giancarlo. This is too stupid to read, but I'm going to do it anyway. Are you ready, Giancarlo?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah.
Would Teddy Weddy like a Drinky Winky? Would you like a
Hey.
Drinky Winky Poo?
Hey, do grub.
Very good, very good. Okay, I think you've got the idea. We'll come back to this if we have time, because I think we should practice in a more free and fluent way. But we've got one more little topic to take a look at, so I'm going to jump forward to our last thing, which is very easy, but it's worth looking at. Homophones, as you can see at the bottom, are words. Well, it says here, another pattern to memorize words is words that sound the same but have different spellings and meanings. So there are certain things in English that you just have to learn. You almost have to learn them by rote or memorization. Unfortunately, there are some. Homophones are an example. But the good thing is that there aren't too many of them. This also gives us an opportunity to look at the IPA. Okay? Homophones are words which sound the same but have different spellings and meanings. Look at the word in red. Look at the word in red. How do you say that word in red, Jose? How do you say that word? What do you think? What's the pronunciation of the red word?
Yes. Tear.
Tear, exactly.
Tear.
Good. And notice, if we go to the IPA, which I'm going to do right now, I'm going to just go to Wikipedia's IPA. Which one do I want? I want this one. I want you to notice the symbol that you see with the upside down E. Let me go to the IPA, make it a little bit bigger. Give me a second while this loads.
Okay.
Make it a little bit bigger. Give me a second. It's loading. There we go. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, whoops. Okay. This symbol in blue, let me see if I can get in even closer. This symbol in blue is the one you see in the red word at the bottom. So it's tear.
Tear.
It's
Tear.
that good. It's the sound. The name of the symbol is called schwa. That's the name of the symbol, and the sound is In the word Tear, the symbols are T, E, Tear. Okay? Look at the two words. There's T-E-A-R and T-I-E-R. Jose, what's the difference between the two words?
I think the pronunciation is the same.
Of course, but what's the difference in meaning? Look at the pictures to help you.
Yes, the meaning. The first the meaning of the first picture, that is the person.
She's doing what?
She is crying.
She's crying. And in the second picture, what do you see about the cake? Does the cake have many tears?
Yes.
It does, but the cake is not crying. So what's a synonym for tear? What do you think is a word that is similar to tear? What would be a good synonym?
For tear,
the cake has three what? Three
floors.
3 floors. If it was a building, it would have 3 floors. Right.
But it's a cake.
It's a cake, so there's no floors. But it does have three levels.
3 levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 levels, 3 layers, something like that. Okay, you get the idea. So these are homophones, words that are spelled differently but sound the same, and you just have to memorize them. There's no other way to learn them that I know of. You can write them in your notebook, create a special page just for homophones, and start to look at the ones that are most common in the language. Okay? Let's look at another one here. Let's go to Mr. Giancarlo. Look at the IPA symbols and tell me if you can say the word. And by the way, just quickly, that upside down thing here, I'm putting it in blue. Sorry for all the noise in the background. I have some construction going on in my house. This symbol here in blue, can you see the one I'm highlighting here? I don't know if you can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The name of that symbol is the caret. That's the name of the symbol, but the sound is like duck, like mustard. What's the word in red?
It's sun.
Of course. How do you spell the word sun on the left, Giancarlo?
S-O-N.
S-O-N, right? And how do you say that in Spanish?
Hijo.
Hijo. Okay.
Mi hijo. Mi hijo querido anda en la playa nadando un poco.
My son is running on the beach. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It's pretty good. I don't speak Spanish, but I understood it. Maybe it was the picture. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to Mr. Edson. How do you spell sun on the right?
S-O-N.
On the right?
Oh, S-U-N.
S-U-N, right? So we've got sun, S-O-N, sun, S-U-N. The pronunciation is exactly the same. Okay. So these are 2 in our set of homophones. In the next set of pictures, we have a new word, and it also has that schwa sound, which you saw here, the sound. So that will maybe help you pronounce the word. Vincenzo, what is the word in red? What do you think it is?
The word in red is fear. Fear.
Good. Very good. And if you very good, except that I wouldn't pronounce it exactly like that. My pronunciation would be a little different. The first letter is not E. It looks like an E, but it's not. It's this symbol in the IPA chart. Take a look. And that is eh. Actually, I should be careful because there's more than sorry. No, I'm giving the wrong mistake. This is eh. I'm giving you the wrong answer. Sorry, this is A. This one is A. My fault. My fault. Sorry. Because I was getting confused with my languages. Sorry. So that symbol, which looks like the English E, is the IPA symbol for A. So it would be fair. F-A-E-R. Fair. 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 Like,
Fair.
yeah, like giusto. Fair. Non è giusto. It's not fair. Now, you've got two ways to spell fair with two different meanings. Vincenzo, look at where the arrow is pointing. The boy is getting a ticket from the man. So what does he have to pay? That's easy. You know the answer already. So what does the boy have to pay to get the ticket?
Fair.
And how do you spell that kind of fare?
F-A-R-E.
That's right. So fare, when you pay for entrance, like pay the fare on an airplane, it's F-A-R-E. Exactly right. Okay, Mr. Antonio, what about the picture on the right side? What kind of fare is that?
Maybe it's F-A-I-R.
F-A-I-R, right. Fair like a park that you go to. Exactly, fair. Okay, very good. Mr. Antonio, how do you think you pronounce the word in red? Remember, that's not English. It's IPA. So we already saw that this is an A, and we saw that this is an A. So we've got A and A. I think you can guess the rest. How do you say that word?
Bear.
Bayer.
Bear.
Good. Bayer. Bear.
Bear.
Good. And if you say it fast, it's bear. Bear.
Bear. Bear.
Look at the baby on the left. Does the baby have clothes on? Is the baby wearing anything? Antonio?
Yeah.
Maybe you can't see. The baby is wearing nothing. So the baby is bear. Bear. How do you spell that kind of bear?
No, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Help him.
This word is spelled.
Help him out, class. How do we spell bear, meaning naked?
B-A-R-E.
B-A-R-E is right.
B-A-R-E, yes.
That's right. And what about the teddy bear on the right? What kind of bear is that? Jose, what do you think? What's the teddy bear? How do you spell that kind of bear?
Ah. B-I-R-A-R.
Whoa! What? Say that again. You lost me.
B-I-A-R.
B-I-A-R? Are you sure? B-I-B-I-A-R? Like this? It looks like buyer.
No, B-E-A-R.
That's it. B-E-A-R. Right.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we've got bear and bear. I think we got one more. Yes, we do. One more. Okay, Mr. Giancarlo, what's the word in red? By the way, that first vowel is here in the IPA chart. It is the long E sound, E. And when you see those two dots, that means that you say it a little bit longer than normal. Okay, so how do you think you say that word?
Sweet.
Sweet is exactly right. How do you spell the sweet on the left?
The sweet on the left is S-W-E-E-T.
S-W-W-E-T. S-W-E-E-T is right. Okay. Mr. Vincenzo, look at the suite on the right side. That's a place where everything matches. All the furniture matches, like at a hotel. How do you spell that kind of a suite? when you go to a hotel and all the furniture looks the same, and it matches the carpet, and the carpet matches the curtains, and the curtains match the wallpaper. Are you with me, Vincenzo?
Yes, and right now I have a lot of confusion about the two. Yes, it seems the same, not sweet.
It is sweet, and how do we spell that kind of sweet on the right side?
It's S-U-I-T-E.
Fantastic. S-U-I-T-E. So I should put these in the chat window. At sweet and sweet. The first one looks like suit, but it's not suit. It's sweet. Okay? What else did we have? We had sweet and sweet. We had... I forgot the other things we had.
Yes, we have when a person is very hot. It's very hot. And sweat.
Oh, right. We had sweat as S-W-E-A. Right, E-A-T. But we also had, let's see, we had sun and sun. Now I just forgot the other ones we had. Oh, bear and bear. I'll write these in the chat window for you to put in your notes. Bear and bear. Bear, fair and fair as well. I'll put those fair and fair. Whoops. Okay. So you've got all those homophones. Oh, I've got two more. I didn't realize. Let's see. Where are we? I think, Antonio, you're up. The word in red.
Right.
Very good. Spell the one on the right for us.
Yes.
Spell the one on the left for us. I'm sorry.
The part on left.
Left.
Left is W-R-A-T-E.
A like apple? W-R-A-T-E? That would be rat.
Sorry. W-R-I-T-E.
Right. Not A, but I. W-R-I-T-E. Okay, good. And Edson, how do you spell the right on the right?
R-I-G-E.
R-I-G-E? Wait a second. What about the H?
No, sorry. Is H-I-G-E.
You lost me. Start over. I'm confused. The right on the right, the cartoon on the right. How do you spell that kind of right? Too late. Giancarlo did it for you.
You are right.
Right? Oh, let's see. It's R-I...
It's already there in the chat window, right? Yes?
Okay, yeah. I just seen R-I-G-H-T.
R-I-G-H-T. The right on the right. Okay. Very last one. And then you're done with hominins or homophones. We've got two different areas. What am I saying? Two different situations. The smoking area on the left. This is obviously an old cartoon because this would never happen in 2015. But on the left, smoking is apparently prohibited. Not prohibited, because it looks like the woman is raising her hand. It looks like it's this smoking area. It looks like there's clouds of smoke coming up. It looks that way. So we have not prohibited. On the right, the man is reading to his children. Taking a look at the red IPA words, you've got the schwa, the sound. You've got this weird horseshoe shape. On the IPA, you can see it here. And you'll notice it's near the letter U, and that's not an accident. Because it's a U sound. It's a kind of a U sound. It's an sound. But here, it's put together with ah. So it's what we call a diphthong. and put together. And is all. Something like that. Not all, sorry. Ow, ow. So it's all together. Ow. Okay, I've given you all the hints I can give you. Mr. Jose, what is the word in red?
Okay. The word in red is allowed.
Allowed.
Allowed. Allowed.
Excellent. How do you spell allowed on the left?
A-L-L-O-W.
Right. And then if the past, ed. Right. Giancarlo, how do you spell allowed on the right side?
Allow is like I don't have any idea, teacher. Once upon a time, allow.
No. Forget about the words. He's reading a story to his kids. He's reading
allowed.
aloud. Right. Do you know how to spell that one?
Yes. A-L-O-U-D.
A-L-O-U-D is correct. And there you go. So that does it for the use of the IPA. In the last 12 units, which we've done over, I don't know how many months, 4 months, 5 months, I don't remember, we've basically covered all the tricky aspects of English pronunciation, and we've looked at how they're represented with the IPA. So, in the future, I'm going to have to think of a new way to go forward. If there's a particular aspect of pronunciation you want to work on, send me a message and I'll start to think about putting that together in a class, because we're going to be starting completely new material in the next class for pronunciation. I'll be back in just a minute for Business Basics, where we're going to be continuing our work on a career plan by focusing on the career of our astronaut, second part of the article, and then turning that into you pairing up with someone giving career advice. Okay, we'll be doing that in just a minute on Business Basics. Bye for now. See you soon. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher. Bye.